All right, welcome to the explainer. Let's be honest, we've all had those moments with AI where you just want to pull your hair out, right? Well, if you're tired of those frustrating chats, you are in exactly the right place. Because today, we're going to unlock the secret to getting answers that are, I'm not kidding, 10 times better from any AI assistant you use.
So, does this sound familiar? You ask your AI assistant for help, and what you get back is, well, it's vague, it's generic, and honestly, it's pretty much useless. Yeah, we've all been there. But here's the thing, it really doesn't have to be this way.
I mean, just look at the difference here. On one side, you have info on this article. That's basically asking for a rambling, unfocused mess of text. But on the other side, summarize this article in 5 key points. See? It's a precise command. That one tiny change makes all the difference. So let's break down exactly how you can do this every single time.
Okay, let's jump right in. Technique number 1 is all about the action verb. The whole key here is to stop sort of asking and start telling your AI exactly what you want it to do. You know, this is probably the single biggest mistake I see people make. They just toss a topic at their AI and hope for the best. Nope. You've got to command it. The absolute most effective way to kick off any prompt is with a clear, direct action verb right at the beginning.
Think of these words as your personal command toolkit. Words like summarize, compare, list, analyze, explain, or create. Each one of these sends the AI down a completely different path. It's like you're defining its entire mission with just one word.
Just look at how powerful a single verb is. If you just type remote work pros and cons, who knows what you'll get back? It's a total gamble. But when you command it to compare the pros and cons, specifically for a web developer, you've given it a super precise task. The response you get back is instantly more focused, more relevant, and just better.
All right, so now that we have our action verbs down, let's build on that. Techniques 2 and 3 are all about context. It's the who and the what. As in, who is this for, and what should it actually look like? Okay, first up in this section, technique 2, define your audience. Seriously, this one is an absolute game changer. The second you tell the AI who the reader is, it automatically adjusts its tone, its vocabulary, and how complex the information is. It's incredible. So from now on, before you write any prompt, I want you to ask yourself this one question. Who is going to read this? Is it a client, a 16-year-old student, a technical expert? Because trust me, the answer to that question will completely change the response you get back.
This right here is a perfect example. If you just ask it to explain blockchain, you could get a PhD-level dissertation, or you could get something super basic. Who knows? But when you ask it to explain blockchain to a 16-year-old high school student using simple analogies, that's a guaranteed win. You've told it the audience and the style, which means you're going to get a clear, helpful response.
Okay, let's move on to technique number 3. Specify the format. This is so important. Never ever leave the structure of the response up to chance. You can, and you absolutely should, tell the AI exactly how you want it to present the information. And the cool thing is, you've got so many options here. You can ask for a simple bulleted list, a nice structured table so you can compare things easily, a detailed plan, a professional email, even a script for a video. The key is to just be explicit about what you want.
Just think about this for a second. If you ask for the causes of the 2008 crisis, you're probably going to get a giant, intimidating wall of text. But if you command it to present the causes in a 2-column table with cause and consequence headings, boom, you get structured, easy-to-digest info instantly. You see, you're not just asking for information anymore. You're actually designing how you receive it.
All right, we're on to our final 2 techniques, 4 and 5. These are all about setting the rules. I like to think of it as building guardrails for the AI, to keep it perfectly on track and guarantee you get a great response. So, technique number 4 is all about adding constraints. You can think of these as the rules of the game. By setting limits and telling it your specific requirements, you help focus the AI, and most importantly, you stop it from going off on some weird, irrelevant tangent. And you can set rules for pretty much anything. The length? Keep it to 3 sentences maximum. The style?
Write this without any technical jargon. You can even get specific with the content, like make sure you include this specific quote. These little constraints are what make the response feel like it was truly tailored just for you.
And now for our final and I think most powerful technique, especially for complex stuff. It's structuring your prompts with tags. When your request has a bunch of different parts, this is, without a doubt, the best way to keep it organized and make it crystal clear for the AI. This right here is the perfect way to handle a complex request. You're just breaking it down with simple tags. Here's the context, here's the request, here's the format, and here's the constraint. By doing this, you leave zero room for error. The AI knows exactly who you are, what you want, how you want it, and all the rules it has to follow. It's basically foolproof.
Okay, so let's put all of this together. These 5 techniques we've just walked through, they aren't just a few random tips. This is your new prompting superpower. This is it. This is everything you need to remember. Your 5 core principles. 1, have a clear objective. That's your action verb. 2, know your audience. 3, specify the format. 4, add constraints or rules. And 5, for anything complex, structure your prompt. That's it. That's the formula.
And this is why all of this matters so much. A vague prompt gets you a vague, useless answer. It's that simple. But a well-crafted prompt, one that uses these techniques, it really does deliver a response that's 10 times more useful. It saves you time, it saves you frustration, and it gets you exactly what you need right on the first try. So I'll leave you with this one final thought. You now have the keys to unlock your AI's real potential. The only question left is, what are you going to ask it to create first?